Listen carefully, because this hits deep and it's uncomfortable as hell. Diversity and tolerance, they are supposed to bring us together, right? Yet look around. The world feels more split than ever. Nations fracture, people dig into corners, alliances crack. If you're sick of seeing talent wasted, deals collapsing, innovation strangled by old battles nobody wants, then you're feeling this fracture too. It's not just politics, it's a crisis at the core of how we think about difference. The pain you see, it's real. Leaders drained by endless cultural clashes, founders watching teams implode, investors wary that the bigger the diversity talk, the messier the results get. That frustration? It's not your fault. It comes from trying to force a round peg into a square hole, treating diversity like a box to tick instead of the messy, raw power it actually is. Here's the brutal truth. Tolerance alone doesn't unite. It can paper over cracks for a moment, but beneath the surface, resentment grows. The real question is, how do you do this better? How do you turn diverse experiences, beliefs, backgrounds, not into a battlefield, but into a rocket engine? The answer is in brutal, unapologetic clarity. You stop pretending tolerance is enough. You don't just accept. You engage with the uncomfortable stuff. The hard parts no one wants to talk about. The real differences that scare your team, your partners, your stakeholders. You force conversations and not just polite talks, but raw, honest, call-it-out discussions. Because only when you break the surface, when you pull the real divides into the light, can you actually build something stronger than before. Next step? Stop managing diversity like HR checks and start managing it like rocket science. Every interaction in your team, every boardroom decision, make it an experiment in synergy. Test assumptions. Push people to show their real perspectives. Use difference as a tool to challenge complacency, not to create comfort zones. Demand results from your individuality, not identity politics. Results. Real, measurable breakthroughs that come from mixing perspectives in ways no one expected. If a viewpoint doesn't add value, question it. If it does, invest your trust and your capital there, not to keep people happy, but to create impact. And here's a trap to avoid. You can't pretend this works sticking to old loyalties or nationalistic plays. If you cling to my side or my culture as a safe space, you're building walls, not bridges. Your role as a visionary leader, founder, investor is to operate beyond these limits. Not by erasing identities, but by seeing these identities as points on a shared map of possibilities. You build networks that are not about sameness, but about complementary strengths. You connect people who are tough, unapologetically different, and push them to align around a shared mission, to move forward because that is the only freedom that matters. This will never be easy. If you're looking for a quick fix, a perfect framework, forget it. This is about embracing friction, about demanding performance from tolerance, not replacing it with softness. You must hold your team, your community, your projects accountable not just for inclusion, but for excellence born of difference. Merit isn't optional here. It's the filter that frees everyone. The stakes? Huge. Because if you get this wrong, diversity and tolerance will tear nations apart instead of uniting them. But if you get it right, if you face the tension, own the challenge and push through, you create something few ever do. A network of individuals so powerful, so complementary, that old divisions become irrelevant. You build not just businesses or funds, but movements that break old patterns and set new standards for what freedom and cooperation mean. Forget the myths that say diversity is just nice words. Make it your battlefield and your playground. Demand the raw truth from yourself and others every damn day. Make diversity tolerance prove its worth, not by polite agreement, but by wild, relentless results. That's how nations, no, that's how we, the people who really lead, get back on track. If you want to see a future where difference is not the problem but the fuel, this is the only way forward. No shortcuts, no sugarcoating. Just relentless, brutal progress, Get it done. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and visit the featured link to learn more.